It's funny just how much of bike riding you forget within like 4 weeks. It's been such a long time since I made a video. I'm so sorry. I've just not had any time. Been busy. My sister came from England with her boyfriend to visit. I just didn't have any time for like 3 weeks. But I have started editing again. This one will be really easy to edit actually because I don't have my little camera running that I usually have in front of me there. Because the little grippy bit snapped off. And now I can't do anything with that little camera. I've ordered a spare. I say a spare, I mean replacement. I guess I better do some life updates. A life update would be good, wouldn't it? So what's been going on with me? I have been doing my course. I've been doing my German course. I think I'm doing alright. I don't think I'm doing too badly. My understanding is getting loads better. I can understand a lot more now. My speaking is coming along slowly. It's quite hard to formulate sentences just like with a click of your finger. It's really difficult. You have to really think about stuff. All the cases and the bloody prepositions and bloody everything. It's like a massive puzzle every time you say something. Every sentence is its own massive puzzle. But I think that actually makes it quite beautiful. There's a lot of traffic right now. There's not usually this much traffic. It is rush hour though. So yeah, I decided to quit the little job that I got because it was taking up too much of my time. I didn't have any time for learning German, which is the whole point of doing this course. It didn't make any sense. What's the point of doing a course if you don't have any time to do the homework and actually learn stuff? Yeah, so I've been living off my savings. Been doing this course for a month and a half and my money has pretty much almost ran out now. I'm on my last £300, I think, which is not good. Not good. So I need to go to work. I've been looking for jobs. I've been applying to some jobs. I've been applying to some Ausbildungs, which is basically an apprenticeship, because I don't want to continue my main job that I had before. I want to start again afresh, and you can't just go to another job like you would in England. You have to do an apprenticeship in a career. So I've chosen a career that I want, or like a career area. What do you call that? Chosen a theme, and this theme is animals, because I bloody love animals. I don't know who's beeping. Who's beeping? Yeah, I've always loved animals. I've always loved caring for animals. So that's what I want to do for a living now, instead of my job that I had before. Obviously, this working with animals doesn't pay very much. But I think there's more important things in life than money. And actually, you know, I have a man that I love. I have a bike already. Things are going really nicely in life in general. I don't really want to ruin that with a shitty job that I hate. I can survive on less money. It would just mean that, you know, for the rest of my life I might have this Honda. I'm not bothered by that. I would be bothered if it goes wrong, but it's a Honda. It's a Honda. It won't go wrong, will it? I was going to pick a hair out of my eye then, but actually my gloves are hairier than my eyes. Never thought I'd say that. And that is a cigarette that looks like a pregnancy test. So the whole reason of today's going outness is that we're going to go get my bike tested to get it legal in Germany's, but we don't think that we've got the right paperwork with us, which is a bit of a problem because Germans love their paperwork apparently, and we think that the lights are wrong and they might pick up on that as well. So we'll see. If we don't have the right paperwork, then we'll just have to come back another day. But yeah, in other news, we went to the Alps. I've been in the Alps. That was pretty amazing. I did do a video of it, but that one's going to take longer to edit, so this will probably be out first. The weather's changing, which is not so nice, especially when you're English and you're used to this being winter and nothing more, and this is only October and it's like 4 degrees. Oh, this is going to be really bad winter. I'm not used to proper winters. I'm used to English, rainy, mild winters where there's not much going on. Apparently here it snows a lot, man. And you know that means I can't ride my bike as well. So I'm going to do all the TT editing when I can't ride, which will probably be not too long away anyway, judging by how this winter's weather is coming in. Yeah, so we're going to go get my bike tested today. It's a bit like an MOT, but a bit more rigorous. And they only do it every 2 years, and it's called a TÜV? TÜV or something? TUV? TÜV, but the U with an umlaut, I think. Not really sure what it stands for. I'll put that on the screen now. I should have memorised that, shouldn't I, and made you laugh, all you Germans who watch me with my silly English accent. Maybe I'll pre-record it another time and then play it now.
Technische Überwachungsverein.
There you go, haha. Silly English lady. can't pronounce German stuff. I'm doing my best, okay? It's a difficult language. Difficult but beautiful. Because it's difficult, because it's beautiful. It's like a never-ending circle. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I always cut out my singing. I don't even know why I bother. There's a lot I cut out in my videos. Maybe I should... I've said this before, I'm sure, that I should do a video about editing. About how much I edit out and how much I don't say between stuff. Like the space. I edit out the space a lot. To make it sound like it's a continuous babble, but really it's not. Really, I'm thinking about stuff in between, and I go into my own little world sometimes and think about random stuff I don't talk out loud about, which I really should, because it's a load of bollocks. But you guys would love that. I mean, I find random bollocks that people think about interesting, and I'm sure that's why you watch my videos, because you find that interesting as well. Bikey, 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 you need a clean. Oh, it's actually illegal to filter here. I don't know if Phil's going to do it anyway. I'll follow Phil if he does. If he doesn't, I'm not going to do it, because this is probably like the 4th time that I've been on my bike here. Really have not been riding much at all. Haven't had the time. Like I say, I haven't had time for anything. Don't really know where the time's gone, to be honest. I guess because we've had lots of people to stay, like my sister, my sister's boyfriend, Phil's mummy, and then my mummy and my brother are going to come as well soon. And then it'll be Christmas. Really hope I get a job soon. These apprenticeship places that I've applied for, apprenticeships don't usually start until like the school year starts, which would be next September. So that's quite far away. That's like a year away. But they make you apply now. Yeah, they start the applications process really early. I guess so that they can get the right person. And usually it is school people that would do it. So you'd apply like the year before you were going to finish school. He's going to filter, he's doing it, I'm doing it too. Oh. We did it! Yay! I got a question from a subscriber the other day. He seemed like a really nice guy. He had just passed his big test, even though he hadn't ridden anything before. And he was asking, if I was him, would I get the CBR 600F that I had as a first big bike? Or would I get the little RC390? And I said to him, if I was you, I would definitely get the 390 because I hadn't done any riding before. I wouldn't feel comfortable on the 600 with no riding experience. I think that's a terrible idea. I know some people get 600s as a first bike, and for some people it suits. But you don't really know if you're one of those people or not until you try it. And some people, it's not a good idea to get a 600 first, and then they crash. So I think I'd rather be a bit more cautious and get the 390, which is an amazingly fun bike anyway. Love that bike. I'd have one right now. If I hadn't had like all these fairings done and put so much effort into this bike, I might actually have one right now because I really liked it. And it'd probably be better for my situation now where I'm not doing as much riding as well. Look at that, that's really pretty, isn't it? Oh, view ruined by cement machine. Thanks, cement machine. So I've worked out that a few things are cheaper in Germany, just in case you want to know. Shampoo is cheaper here. Cosmetics in general, I think, are cheaper here. Food is much cheaper here than in England. Sausage is much cheaper here than in England. I've got a good supplier. It's called Aldi, just round the corner from my house. It's not really round the corner, I have to walk quite a way. But it's worth it. It's worth it for the sausages. Oh no, look, that number plate's sad. You see that? Sad. Aww. I think my dream job would be working in a zoo with all the zoo animals. Like, oh man, getting to scrape up tiger poo, that would be amazing. I don't think I'd actually want to touch the tigers much because they're actually quite dangerous animals. But cleaning up their poo and getting to look at them for free, that would be pretty good. That would be my dream job. And I've been thinking about jobs a lot recently and careers and stuff, and that is what I've come up with after months of thinking about it. Months and months before coming here. Yeah, dream job zoo. Dream job zoo. I've been thinking maybe about studying and doing veterinary stuff. I'm still thinking about that. I don't think it's something that I want to do straight away. Oh man, your bike is so loud, Phil. Oh, I just got a beep beep, beep beep, beep beep. Red number plate. Red number plate. Arr, 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 arr. Oh, there's a sign saying TUV. Is that where we're going? It says TUV. Should we not be in that lane then? Oh, we are in that lane. It's fine. Both of these lanes go that way. Yeah, so because of the jobless situation at the moment, the whole getting of a Grom dream has been put on the sidelines, unfortunately. It's still something that I want to do in the future, but I can't. I just can't at the moment. I've got other priorities, like getting my eyes scraped open and a laser pointed at them, and getting the back of my eyes burnt into a different shape to make me be able to see better. That's more of a worthwhile way of spending my money, I think. You know what's really annoying about back protectors is that when you're on a sports bike, you can't bloody look up. You're like a pig. Pigs can't look up, can they? Yay. At least, if we don't get this thing done today, if we don't have the right paperwork, there is this massive animal shop round the corner that I really want to go see. I think it's around here somewhere. It's massive. It's massive. And I really want to go there and look at all the animals and stroke some, get rabies. You know what I love as well about Germany? One of the best things that I've seen so far is that there are a lot of motorbikes here. None of them get stolen. None of them. People just leave them outside their houses, on the street, go in their houses, go to sleep, but they wake up in the morning and the bike is still there, which would not happen in England. I love that there's so much less crime here. I feel safer. I feel safer here than I did in England. No, fuck off, Mr. Smart Man. Aw, man. Fuck you, Smart Man.
I can do the German.
Yeah, you is the German.
I am the German.
Oh man, I can't ride without that. She passed, she passed. There was only one thing wrong in the whole bike, and that was that the reflector on the number plate does not have an E number. They are that critical. Isn't that crazy? In England, you can get away with so much more than here, I think, which is maybe why there's a lot less crime, because they're real sticklers for the little stuff. Whereas in England, you let people get away with it for so long and then they just completely take the piss, don't they? She passed! She passed! She passed her test! Yay! We now have the proper paperwork to get her on lovely German number plates. So we can go do that this week. And then change my insurance to lovely German insurance for cheaper. Yeah, but the TÜV was a lot more expensive than an MOT. MOT is like, what, 40 quid? 35? Something like that. TÜV was 130 something euros. And I mean, €1 to £1 is pretty much one-on-one at the moment, isn't it? It's not that far off. It's about €100 more expensive. 95 quids. But it's every 2 years. I don't think we really know where we're going. I don't know where we're going. So we're going to try and find this cat food place, because I'm a bit crazy and I used to feed my cats raw food, but actually it's much better for the digestive system. If you look, if you've got a cat, okay, this is my challenge for you. Go in the cupboard where you put the cat food, look at how much percentage meat there is in your cat's cat food. And most of the time, if you have something like Whiskers or something commercial, it will be 4% meat, 4% chicken in chicken cat food. 4%. Amazing. It's unglaublich. Yeah, go look now and tell me how much meat your cat food has got in it. Because I buy cat food from online that's like 97% meat, but I would rather feed them on something that is 100% meat, because it's so much better for them. Like the difference in their shits. I'm sorry to talk about cat shits in a motovlog. Especially if you don't have cats, you probably won't find this very interesting. But cat shits, okay, can be quite stinky and horrible if you're feeding your cat absolute rubbish. When you're feeding your cat stuff that's suitable for it, the cat shit is like small and hard and like animal poo you find in the wild. I'm not talking about foxes, I'm talking about actual wild animals. I almost ran that pedestrian over then. I do forget, this is really bad, I forget that pedestrians have right of way sometimes, and I should stop for them. Yeah, I'm a bad lady. I think it's in there. Yeah, it was in there. Oh, god damn it. Another U-turn. Yeah, go look at your cat food. Tell me how much meat's in it. because it's probably not very much, and you should probably buy your cat better cat food. So like at this junction, so we can go now and we can wait until it's free for us to go across to that little road that we're going into, but if there's a pedestrian crossing there, at the moment he has a little green man on his sign and he can cross and we have to wait. Like this lady, look, this lady, oh we're going round again, I forgot about that. U-turn queen! Yes, that lady was crossing the road and we would have had to wait until she crossed before we can cross. Even though it's green for us, it's so confusing sometimes. As a pedestrian it's great, but if you come from England and the rules are completely different, it's not so great. Like, I'm not really sure. Oh, Jesus, no, we definitely don't have priority because Phil stopped. See, that's what I mean, it's so confusing. There's still a path, okay? It's still a path, they have right of way. Ah!